Sorry if I'm a bit teary-eyed, guys, but after today's episode, I know I said in my reaction that I believe Norman's dead, but I mean Norman isn't dead, but still. I still stand by that. But even still, I can't help but feel like this episode really was a tragic one because we just lost someone that was irreplaceable in the series. Norman, I don't know about you guys, but for me, Norman was by far one of my favorite characters in this whole series. I loved all three, Emma, Ray, and Norman. But for me, Norman was that one character I really did connect with. And just to see him being shipped like that, seeing Emma and Ray just broken completely because losing their friend like that. But I still don't see a dead body. I haven't seen a dead body yet. I will refuse to accept Norman is dead until I see a dead body. If there's no dead body, I refuse to accept any of this shit. But in the end, even though they were broken down, I feel like, because Emma is, toward the end, this shows Emma has not given up. She still plans to get out of this mess. And she will. Because you saw that smirk on her face toward the end of the episodes. That's not a face of someone that's defeated. That's the face of someone that knows they're going to survive and knows they're going to get out of this situation. So I know no matter what, Emma is going to escape and she hasn't given up. But the thing is this plan foolproof or is it not? Because here's the thing. Today, toward the end of the episode, it was the last night that Ray was going to have. Because the day when it becomes morning, he will be shipped off. And then he's going to meet the same fate that Norman did. Once again, assuming that Norman is dead. Even though I swear, if I see a dead Norman, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed, because Norman was he was my favorite character, and just to see him go is gonna hurt me internally, but it's also gonna piss me off because the only thing I wish right now is Isabella's death. But at the same time, I want to say this: if indeed Norman is alive somehow, how is he alive? Like how? The only thing I can think of is somehow, some way, Isabella saved him. And if she did, if it turns out that she did save Norman, once again, as I said in the reaction, I will eat my words, and I wouldn't even be ashamed of what I said before. I would eat my words, and I will respect her character, at least knowing that maybe she saved Norman. But more than likely, that's not going to happen. I fear that Norman really is dead, and if he is, I hope Emma escapes along with Ray and everyone else. And if they do, I hope they get revenge for Norman, and they kill that damn witch. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty sad just to see Norman go like that. The way Emma and Ray broke down. Here's the thing. What happened? Because the way when Emma suddenly went from depression to switch up full brim of confidence, I feel like, once again, that whole depression act that they did, even though it was very believable, even I was fooled. It was all a trick to throw Isabella off her game. That way she will not see an escape plan coming. They will never know. She'll never know anything of that because she was convinced that they're broken down and they don't care about anything anymore and they've given up. But they haven't. Emma hasn't. Ray looks like he probably hasn't either, or maybe he has, but there's hope that Emma can save all of them. So I will say this right now. If this was an act, if Emma being depressed was an act, I will have to say that is indeed genius. She can definitely pull this off then. If everything goes well, she will be able to pull this off and everyone will escape. And if they do, all I have to say is I have to give the biggest middle finger to Isabella because she got fooled by a bunch of kids, and that's what you get. And if they escape, I feel like the demons will make her pay for allowing them to escape with her life. If that happens, karma. Sweet, sweet karma. So I really hope for the best in all of them. I feel like they will escape. No way they're all gonna die. So I'm 100% confident that whatever plan Emma has, it's gonna work. I'm positive it will work. So, man. But anyway, guys, I guess this is fairly short, but I'll get to the questions and then maybe I might talk a little bit more afterwards. Questions. If you were gonna be shipped off on that day, no different than Norman, what would you want the last thing you could do before you're sentenced to death? What would be the last thing you request before you die and before you get shipped and die? Let me know in the comment section below. What would be the one thing? What would be the last thing you request before you die? Question 2. What would be a good question 2? If you were in this situation where you found out about what was going on in the farm, and Isabella found out that you were trying to escape, let me ask you guys this. If you went through the situation where you were trying to escape, no different than these kids, and whatever mother was in charge of you during that situation, they found out what you were doing, they took you back, and they give you a choice. What would you do? Would you give up, be a parent, whether a mother or a father, and just go through the cycle like everyone else? Or would you still persistently to the very end try to escape this cursed world of theirs? Because who knows how far this little livestock they got going on has spread out throughout the whole world, throughout a certain part of the world. It's hard to tell. So yeah, let me know, what would you guys do in this situation? Would you give up? Would you continue to persistently find a way to escape? And if you did give up, what would you rather do? Would you be a mother? Would you be a father? Like, what would you do to feel like you can contribute to this little organization without endangering your life? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. It really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys all in future reactions. I'm not gonna lie, this episode did kind of got me good at home. That really got me emotionally, because I know even though it's futile, I know what everyone's thinking. Look, they're thinking Anti-Tier. Be real. He was shipped. Yes, there was no dead body. Yes, that scene looked a little bit suspicious toward the end. But come on. It could possibly be that he's dead. You know what? It could just be that. It could just be that he's dead. But they didn't want to show it. Or they're saving that scene for something critical later in the anime. But you know what? I'd rather be a fool and think that he's still alive than accept that kid is dead. He is my favorite character. I refuse to accept him dead. I still believe he's alive, and I hope he is. And if he is, my boy coming through with that amazing brain of his. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if this kind of felt a little mellow, guys. I was still kind of, because once again, I was really bothered with losing Norman, and because I feel like I just lost a character that I was getting attached to just for the series to kill him off like that. So it did kind of gave me like a bittersweet feeling. I love the episode because of how it was handled and developed, but I just didn't like the fact that I could potentially have lost my favorite character and I'm never seeing him again. Still gonna watch the series, still gonna enjoy it, but once again, I hope for the best for my favorite character, Norman. Excuse me. But anyway, that's it, guys. I'm out. Peace.